It's another The Truth with BDP Sounds, and I am coming live from Austin, Texas. We got a nice little apartment, man. We right here in the center, right here in the action. I was gonna try to get the balcony view, but Shawty in the other room, she sleeps, so I ain't gonna wake up like that. But yeah, we out here. We at South by Southwest. We came down with Takeoff ATL, so we here. You know what I'm saying? But that led me to want to do the Truth with BDP Sounds video today. I don't mind it bumping my face. Like, I low-key was stressing trying to get here, but that's another story. But yeah, man, I wanted to talk about advertising today because that's really why I'm here. Advertising, I hope I ain't messing right there, but advertising is such a big, important part of, like, I swear, business, any business you want to step into. So when I say advertising, I'm talking about all forms of advertising. I like to break advertisements up into a few categories. You know what I'm saying? So you got screen advertisement. Screen advertisement is like stuff you can see on a phone, a computer, or a TV. You know what I'm saying? Those are screens. So is you indirectly informing somebody about what you got going on. So if you post stuff on social media, that's a screen advertisement. If you got stuff that's circular, anything social media that can be seen on a TV, computer screen, all of it is screen advertising, in my opinion. And then, secondly, it's like physical. It's not on a screen, but it's like physical advertisement. So that could be like a flyer, a billboard, a poster, somewhere visible. You pass out a flyer, you put the flyers on somebody's car, somebody's windshield, stuff like that. That's, you know what I'm saying, being in a physical sense. And then thirdly is like word of mouth. And word of mouth is actually my focus word for the month of March. Word of mouth. I believe in word of mouth being the best and strongest form of promotion, but I'll get into that later. So when it comes down to the screens though, so we live in a world now that's so like dominated by technology that me, independently myself, can push a button and flood everyone's screens if I got the database. So that's something I've been working on. I've been working on this marketing concept called Rewind Lingo for a few years. But basically, Rewind Lingo has just been the anonymous name to take it away from me as BDP Sounds. But what Rewind Lingo actually is like a marketing platform that tackles mainly social media. But I've been using it more so under my name instead of that brand. But everything that was built for that brand, I use with my name as well. So there's a couple Twitters linked to it. It's a WordPress account, all type of stuff. But with a push of a button, I can sit here and flood Twitter with like 25 Twitters that's attached to it, and just flood Facebook pages, it's 2 pages, flood Instagram and all that. MailChimp, email marketing, all that stuff. With a few buttons, I can sit here and inform at least maybe about a couple thousand people. Why am I losing my connection? Come on, come back. Come back, come back, come back, come back. Is it gone? What's the deal? Something's happening. I'm not sure. There we go. We back now. Okay, I had lost service for a little minute. But yeah, with the technology, I could just easily inform multiple people on a screen with a push of a button. So living in this day's age, screen advertisement is easy. I mean, you could actually like do a lot of this stuff for free. MailChimp gives you emails up to 2,000 for free. You get social media is free. All you have to do is just consistently do it. And with Facebook Business and the way they integrate with Meta and they got Instagram and all that stuff, you can really like schedule posts. You can schedule release, schedule content just to post. So I got stuff scheduled to post every Friday about what I do with beats and all that type of stuff. All that stuff is just scheduled. So I only have to wake up and worry about that. Matter of fact, I woke up trading this morning. I bust down to like $20, easy, whatever, cool. But yeah, simple, easy stuff I can do from right here in my phone when it comes to screen promotion. So then secondly, it's a physical promotion. So if you live in Atlanta, you see the MARTA buses. I remember Pee Wee, Longway, and Money Man released a joint project, and they had a lot of their branding and advertisement on the MARTA lines. They had them in the MARTA bus stations. They had them on the MARTA buses. I don't know how much that costs. Usually when you start playing, like getting wide scale, like physical promotion, it costs. You either got to get flyers printed. I got stickers all around at gas stations and MARTA stations all around the A and stuff like that. But it costs money, you know what I'm saying, to start physically having forms of promotion. So another good form of promotion that I see a lot of music people starting to step into is billboards. That's cool because billboards is like, oh my God, you made it when you got a billboard. I remember when Travis Porter had the billboard on Calendar. That looked like it was something major, you know what I'm saying? But you can get billboards easily. But there's this website called blipsbillboard.com or something like that, blips.com. They basically give you access to like digital billboards that you can access anywhere in the world. All you got to do is just go to the website, submit the proper, specs and resolutions and all that stuff, whatever you're trying to advertise, and you'll get a certain amount of rotations per certain amount of days. So this is not too hard to pay for, and you can have billboards anywhere in the world. So like if I was smart, I am smart, but I just didn't do it. I could have sit here and got a billboard for this day ahead of time in Austin, Texas, through Blips billboards and paid for it. And by the time I got here, I would have an advertisement for BDP Sounds. You know what I'm saying? It's actually not that expensive at all. At all. You'd be surprised how easy it is to get your information up anywhere on a digital billboard all around. And you know, they charge based off radius too, how many billboards you're trying to access at one time. But it's actually a pretty good thing, you know what I'm saying? That's physical promotion, you know what I'm saying? But now, the word of mouth, though. Word of mouth is my favorite form of promotion because there's nothing like your cousin, your trusted family member, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever, whoever it is, but somebody telling you, like, oh, have you heard of this? Have you heard of that? Have you been here? Have you tried this? That's word of mouth promotion. And it's just like, I don't think anything can beat that. Like, in all of history and all of mankind. Before we had phones, before we even had printed media, we had a paper and we had freedom of press and all this type of stuff. You had freedom of speech to tell somebody, hey, such and such got, cabbages for this amount, such and such got, chickens for this amount down here. Like it was just you talked about it. You feel me? So word of mouth still remains to be the best form of promotion in my opinion. The word of mouth is hard to like get wide scale like promotion through. You feel what I'm saying? But once you achieve wide scale like word of mouth, you basically in. You basically in. But the traction for building word of mouth is how you say, it's like it's a more quality reaction interaction with whoever you're trying to market to. So if you're gonna like specialize in word of mouth, you have to actually speak to people. People have to speak to one another. They have to converse about you. You know what I'm saying? So word of mouth involves a little bit of feet work. That's why I'm here. So, I'm going to be here trying to talk to people, artists, whoever, labels, whatever, and just represent myself to the fullest, just off conversation and the information I can send on my phones and stuff and everything. But word of mouth is the best form of advertisement. Somebody may like what I do, see what I do as a DJ, listen to some beats, and tell somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And even screens and physical advertisements, you know what I'm saying, they invite you into the word of mouth aspect, because then if everybody can see something in the screen, everybody can see something physically, then words start talking, people start talking about like, who is this, what is that, who is this, what is that. So I'm trying to utilize all three at once in like a domino effect. So it's like you may see a flyer on your car, and at the same time you drive somewhere and see this on a billboard, and then at the same time it's on your social media feed. Then at the same time your homie telling you about it, your homegirl telling you about this. You hit all three avenues for your target, your demographic that you're trying to market to. So, in terms of advertising can't be something that you do like once. You have to have a frequent schedule. Coca-Cola, McDonald's, they don't advertise once. Bada ba ba ba, because they constantly shove that into your head through paid programming. You know what I'm saying? I spoke about having a program because that's how all businesses work. Businesses get paid off what's called net 7, net 14, and stuff like that. But it's just, revolving points. And speaking of that, we actually just eliminated daylight savings time. If you didn't know, daylight savings is not going to be permanent. So with daylight savings being permanent, you have to even understand how to do your marketing, because people are waking up now over this side. It's about 10 a.m. on this side, but back in Atlanta it's like 11 or going on 12 maybe. So like what I might be doing now, somebody won't see it if they wake up. That's a real thing. Half of my content that I might post to try to advertise on social media don't get more views until the West Coast wake up, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So by that time, everybody's woke and they're able to see feeds and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to take all that into consideration when it comes to advertising. And then in terms of budget, I'm about to end this video. I'm going over my time. But when you can set aside a budget for proper advertising, so you have to do trial and error, your budget should then reflect what you do in terms of revenue, performance, whatever performance aspect you're gauging on yourself, you should be able to see the fruits of your labor when it comes to advertisement. But the best is word of mouth, hands down. So I'm putting in this footwork right here to do some word of mouth advertising, and hopefully, it triggers some interactions and some engagement and some sales. So, you know what I'm saying? But hey, live from Austin, Texas, the truth of BDP Sounds, and I'm out.